Chapter 3, Zephyr. 5 o'clock came faster than I'd expected or even wanted. I was looking forward to going home and calling it an early evening. However, this was not going to be the case. Several weeks ago, my publicist decided that I needed to show my face at several charity events that were going to be held within the city. These were going to be good opportunities for me to schmooze with some of the movers and shakers in the industry. Logging out of my computer, I leaned back, closed my eyes, and stretched. Getting to my feet, I started to leave the office when I saw Harper sitting at her reception's desk right outside of my office. "Any plans for the evening, Harper?" I asked as she was finishing stacking up papers and placing them into a blue folder. "No, not really. I hear that Chris roped you into one of these black-tie charity events. What one is it this week? Children Against Their Nannies, or perhaps therapy for teenage girls who age out of riding ponies?" A smirk came across her face as she relished in the thought of me rubbing elbows and making small talk. "You know, I could make you come with me to this thing. Have you draped over my arm, gazing lovingly in my eyes, hanging on every word and laughing hysterically at my wit and humor? Or better yet, I could dress you up and strut you around as a lady of the night, a mysterious mistress who everyone talks about. Does that sound like fun?" I said, my face teetering on the edge of serious and sarcastic. "Yeah, right. That will be the day," she said, huffing at my attempt at humor. "I think I'm going to go home and have a three-way with Ben, Jerry, and Netflix." Getting to her feet, she grabs her phone and stuffs it into her bag. "Wouldn't that be a four-way?" I asked, curious as to her math skills. She looked at me, mouth hanging open slightly. "You'll never know." "Have a good night." Turning her back to me, she started to walk down the hall. I couldn't help but feel a little annoyed and turned on at the same time. Ever since she started working for me, she's had a bit of a tongue on her. At times I found it amusing, a little playful banter back and forth. Since she was my late brother's best friend, we had a more personal relationship, so things like this were tolerated. If I had done it with anyone else in the company, I'm sure I would be facing a sexual harassment lawsuit. Returning to my office, I grabbed a few items that I needed and put them in my briefcase. As I look in the briefcase, I see the thumb drive I was supposed to look at by the end of the day. Shit. I needed to look at that. I bet everything will be fine. I'll give it to Harper tomorrow morning and have her upload it to the servers. Opening my desk drawer, I pull out the tickets and see that I can take a date. I wonder if it's too late to hire an escort for the evening. Fuck it, I just go, make an appearance, and get out of there as soon as I can. Reaching for the phone, I hit the button for the garage. Yes, this is Zephyr. I'm coming down. I need my driver to take me home and then to this charity event. 5 minutes. I will be right down. Hanging up the phone, I look around to ensure I haven't left anything important and head out of the office for the day. The bow tie choked me as I tried to keep it straight. I hate these events. I really hate them, I mumbled under my breath. Making my way through the city, I gazed out the window at everyone going on about their lives. There were kids playing basketball in a court by the school and a few people riding bikes along the water by the park. As we drove, I couldn't help but ponder what it would be like if I didn't have all this money. What would it be like if I were an average Joe living a 9-to-5 job supporting a family on a few $100s a week? A shiver ran down my spine and my stomach began to turn from the thought of such a thing. When it came to making money, I'm not going to say it was easy. I did have to sacrifice and pay my dues. The main thing that ran through my mind was, why don't others take the opportunities that are presented to them and make their fortunes? I guess the answer is that they are either too content with the status quo, or they don't want to risk what they have while others fall into a cycle that they can't get out of, like what my brother did with the drugs. What a waste. Pulling up to the event, I could see that there were many people attending. The thought of being able to slip in and out quickly became a real possibility. With so many people there, I could simply find the one or two that would make a difference kiss some ass, get a check, and head out. Damn, the troubles a billionaire has to go through. As the car stopped, the driver got out and headed to my side of the vehicle. Opening the door, I stepped out and adjusted my jacket. "Looks like a full house tonight, sir," he stated as he closed the door behind me. "Yes, a full house. Listen, stay close. I will plan on staying here all night. I may need you to grab me at a moment's notice. Better yet, here is my cell. Call me in about an hour and I will make up some excuse that I need to get out." Big deal on the line, some bullshit like that. Taking a $100 bill out of my wallet, I stuff it into the hand of the driver and wink. "Yes, sir, I think that can be arranged." The man took the money and my number and closed his fist around them. Turning to him and then the crowd, I adjusted my jacket once more before saying, "See you soon," and headed inside to make my appearance.